Hey guys, let's solve today's daily challenge. The question is quite easy. The question is nothing but the program must accept two integers x and y as the input, and then the program must print the integers from x to y having at least 1 0 as the output. If there is no such integer, the program must print -1 as the output. The boundary conditions are x must be greater than or equal to 1 and y must be less than or equal to 10 power 6. The input format is that the first line should contain x and y separated by space. The output must be the integers from x to y having at least 1 0 separated by space, and if there is no such integer, the program must print -1 as the output. Now let's get into the first input, that is 98 and 125. Okay, here are all the numbers from 98 to 125. Okay, now we are gonna solve this question using Python programming language. Okay, as it's given, we have accepted two integer input, that is a and b, in a line separated by space. I'm assigning 0 to a flag value f. Okay. Now we are gonna put this into a for loop for iterating each and every integer from 98 to 125. Okay, I'm assigning the I value to a variable m because I'm gonna perform my operation using I. That is, during that operation the value of I may be altered. So as we need the value of I, I'm gonna assign I value to m. Okay, now the while loop exists. The while loop runs until the condition satisfies, that is I is greater than 0. Okay, now the first I value is 98. Now what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna check the values from back. That is, first I'm gonna check whether the value 8 is 0, and then I'll come to 9. Okay, now I'm gonna find the remainder of 98 and check whether it's 0 or not. Okay. 98% 10 gives its remainder, that is 8. It's obviously not 0, so I'm gonna find my new I value, that is 98 divided by 10 gives 9. I'm eliminating 8, okay, as it's not 0. I'm gonna check whether the other number is 0 or not. Okay, now I'm gonna find the remainder, that is 9% 10 gives 9, which is also not equal to 0, so I'm not printing this 98. Now the next I value is 99, which is also same as 98, as there is no 0 in it. Now I'll come to the next value, 100. Okay, in 100 I'm gonna check whether there is 0 or not. I'm finding the remainder of 100, that is 100% 10 gives 0, that is the last value is the remainder, gives 0. As it is 0, I'm going to print 100 and then break. It's no use proceeding the loop after we know that there is 0 in it. Okay, so we are breaking it. Now we'll get to the next high value, that is 101. I'm going to find the remainder of 101, that is 101% 10 equal to 1, which is obviously not equal to 0. I'm going to check the rest of the integers for 0. For this I have to find my new I value, that is I must divide 101 by 10, that is eliminating the value 1, which we know that it's not 0. Okay, Now 101 divided by 10 gives 10. Now I'm gonna check whether there is 0 in 10 or not. Now I'm gonna find the remainder of 10, that is 10 percentage 10 gives 0, that is the last value of 10. We have found that there is 0 in 101, so we'll print 101 and then break. Likewise we'll do for every other integers. Then I'll show for 125, okay, the last integer. Now when I is 125, we must check, as you know, we must check 0 in it. Check for 0, okay. 125 percentage 10, that is the last integer, it gives the last value, that is 125 percentage 10 gives 5, which is not equal to 0. So we must check for 0 in the other values except 5. So we are removing 5 by dividing it by 10. 125 divided by 10 gives 12, which is a new I value. Now 12 percentage 10 gives 2, which is not equal to 0. Now we must check whether the other value is 0 or not. So we must find a new I value, that is 12 divided by 10 gives 1. Okay. Now 1 percentage 10 gives 1, which is also not equal to 0. So 125 is not printed as the output. Okay. Okay. I hope you have understood the logic for this. Okay. Now if suppose if there is no such integers, that is we'll see in other in a case. Okay, in the other input is 13512 to 1358. Okay, we must print the integers having 0 from 1351 to 1358. We know that there is no such integer. How to find it is that, as I have assigned 0 to a flag value f, okay, now if there is 0 in the integer, it will obviously enter the if loop. Okay, if it enters a if loop at least once, the flag value becomes 1. That is what I'm gonna check at the last. If flag value remains 0, it must print -1. Thank you guys. I hope you understood the concept. Thank you.